I took my toddlers on a Royal Caribbean cruise and want to share our experience, so I did a little vlog. We went on Mariner of the Seas. It's a little bit of an older, smaller ship, and we were there 5 nights. It was such a fun trip. We made lots of memories, and I think this is one for the books for sure. My kids loved it. I highly recommend taking kids, young kids, on a cruise. They have so many fun activities, and we left from Galveston, Texas. This is the terminal, and we went down to Cozumel and Costa Maya, Mexico.
Keep going, follow Bubba.
We are about to go on our boat. It's embarkation day. We're going on Mariner of the Seas for 5 nights, and the kids are pulling their own little suitcases. But we're at Terminal 10 in Galveston, and we're heading through the screening now. I had heard this port terminal is new and Royal Caribbean just redid it, or built it, I guess, a few years ago, and it was super nice. Everyone who worked there was super friendly, and we got through security no problem. We met up with my parents and embarked the ship. It was so fun to take toddlers and go on a cruise ship. They thought it was amazing. They loved the water and the ocean, and we'd been talking about it for a couple weeks leading up to the trip, just talking about how we're going to go on a big boat, and it did not disappoint. This ship was great. It's a little bit smaller and older, but that was no problem. It was still so beautiful.
Which one? There
Up
you go.
one.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So cool. Not quite as big as the Oasis was,
No.
or the Allure, I mean. But.
The first thing you do is go to your muster station, so that was super easy. Basically, someone who works there just scans your phone. We used the Royal Caribbean app. Then we headed to lunch at the Windjammer. That's just the buffet, super easy and fun. And I had been told that if you want your kids to go to the daycare at all on the trip, that it's a good idea to go the first day to register and get like a little bit of a tour and check it out. So we went and checked it out. We only ended up taking the kids there one time, and it wasn't the best situation, but that's not really Royal Caribbean's fault or anything. And it was fun to tour it. The kids got to see what the rooms looked like, and then we went to the top of the ship, which was also really cool, and just getting to show them everything was so fun. It was great.
You guys watching us leave? Oh, dude, that looks familiar. Yeah. Is this mine? Yeah.
My kids love the water, so we spent a lot of time here at the pool. They did have these life vests available, so my daughter River could basically just kick her feet and swim herself. Asher, my son, was not as big a fan, even though he is a year older than her. That's so nice.
Mine is like ordering every other.
Now, food alone is basically a reason to go on a cruise. They have a really nice main dining area. It is a 3-course meal every time, and you can pick multiple of each course. So we got to try everything. Then we headed to the ice show. All the entertainment was amazing. My kids loved it. They called it the ice movie instead of show, but our ship had an ice skating show and then 2 shows in the theater that we got to watch. Here we are another day back at the pool. It's kind of hard to vlog when you have kids on a cruise ship, but I wanted to just get little clips and be able to share with you. They always have fun music playing. Then we got to drink out of a pineapple. We just got a virgin pina colada in a pineapple, and came back to a nice elephant on our bed. I headed to the gym one morning, and this is what it looked like. Just wanted to kind of share and show that. And then here we are back to eating, which was like the main event. There was a formal night on our boat. It's not really called formal night anymore. I think it's like dress to impress. So it's not as formal, but we still went pretty formal with our outfits. At least I did. I'm wearing like a more formal dress than I normally would, but it was so fun. It was fun to dress River up and have her in her cute little pink fluffy fancy dress, and then we just headed outside and ran around and took some pictures after dinner, so that was really fun before we headed back to change and go to a show that night. here we are another day. I really wanted to be able to show you how I was walking on the jogging track, but it was so humid that my camera was fogging up a ton. And then I just walked around the promenade with my kids. If you're there in the morning, it's so quiet. Yeah, I know, but we can't climb up there, baby. Come on, let's go fill my water. Yeah, that's a cool elephant.
Yeah.
That's my checkers.
Yeah, Asher said you could have them. It was very nice of him.
But that's my checker.
No, it's not. You already used yours.
It's not one of them.
No problem. I love the fresh squeeze orange juice.
They have that special whatever. Oh, like 2 games at once?
Yeah.
I love the orange juice and the iced tea.
Can I circle?
Of course.
You better go right here. You gotta block me, so I don't win. Now I have to block you.
I don't know who's going. I win.
You better block me. Oh, nobody won.
I win.
We're both winning. We kind of went back and forth between the main dining room and then the Windjammer buffet for breakfast on different days, but both were good, so again, the food is always a win. There were tons of activities on this boat. My husband's rock climbing here. We played pickleball a little bit, and then it was a port day, and we were in Costa Maya the first time. Okay, I'm out on the balcony. It's probably kind of loud because the waves, but we are in Costa Maya. My camera's fogging up because it is hot and humid. But we're at our first port. The cruise is going super well. I'm not vlogging really that much, but I'll try to share as many tips as I can as a mom of 2 on a cruise, 2 toddlers. The kids are loving it. We're having so much fun. Asher got stung by a jellyfish when we were in Galveston, Texas, which is the port where we departed from and embarked on the boat. And that just really put a damper on the whole trip and experience for the first couple days, because he did actually like throw up and wasn't feeling good. But now he seems to be back to himself, and he might be like a little bit seasick. So I tried using, I just put on the little like bracelets that I brought. They're like sea bands. So hopefully that helps him. I don't know. He's taking a nap right now, and he's been acting like he feels way better, other than he just hasn't like regained his appetite and he hasn't been eating normal. But yeah, it's a fun cruise. I do recommend, so far we're in the middle of our 5-night cruise. It's Wednesday and we leave Saturday. I would recommend a cruise for families, even if it's young kids, toddlers. It's so much fun. We're having a really good time. Asher even said right before his nap, he's like, I want to do a trip like this again. This is really fun. And he's the one who was like upset at the kids area this morning and like not really eating and stuff, but he's still having a great time. So it is a really nice family vacation. I'm gonna sit here and read this book I bought at the Dollar Tree and see if it's any good. This is the only clip I really got to show what we did for the kids' bedding situation. We brought our slumber pod, which is this tent that went over a pack and play that the boat actually provides. And then for Asher, he was on a blow-up mattress that we brought. They have toddler ones online. And then we just surrounded him with pillows. We didn't bring like the bumpers that go with the air mattress, just the small insert, if that makes sense. So here we are exploring Costa Maya. It was actually a really nice port. There's just no beach area, unfortunately, so we actually took a taxi down to a beach, and that worked out well. But I kind of wish we stayed at the port, just because it was pretty short time we were there, because we let the kids nap first. But it was still beautiful, super fun. That's part of going on a cruise, is just getting to explore new places and visit new countries. I've been to Cozumel before, but I'd never been to Costa Maya. But yeah, I'm just showing such random clips. Here we are the next port day, which was Cozumel, and we did actually pay for an excursion through Royal Caribbean, and it worked out so well. We went to this, I guess it's a pretty well-known place called Chonkanab, or however you say that, and we got to swim with dolphins. It was amazing. You like it?
How are you?
Whoa, you're jumping? She's swimming.
Like this is perfect. This is good.
Okay, put it in your hand, okay?
All right, mommy, daddy, behind the kids. Let me take welcome photo. This picture is just for fun. Only if you like it. Please, Kiwi, turn around. Boom. And if you can, baby, hold the tape. Open. Here, open your finger like this. Kiwi, don't move.
Don't move.
Awesome. All right. Mommy, hold, kick mango. Make a piece. Family, let me take the picture. Look at me, everybody. 1, 2, 3, smile. One more time.
You have to take that long. At this like beach resort club, whatever, you get to swim with dolphins and manatees, and then we had a sea lion show. The kids were wiped out. River fell asleep in the stroller right as we were about to get in the taxi, so then I carried her, and then Nasheed, my husband, pushed them around on the stroller for a while and just let them nap that way. And it worked out fine. We were just like go with the flow on this trip. Usually at home I have more of a schedule and routine, and we do the naps at the same time every day and all that, but this was just all about going with the flow and having fun. Speaking of, we went to the ice cream place only a couple times. Luckily we didn't let our kids find out about it the first few days, so we didn't have to get ice cream every day because we were already having dessert at night. But they loved it. I also brought some activities. These were coloring books and stickers and things that we did on the plane, but then I'd also bring them for dinner at night. They have like these kids menus, which is really nice, and they brought out like fruit plates for the kids, but still was good to have some activities for them because dinner just took a while every night. River, go press the other one. The other down button.
I can't see them, guys.
In the promenade area, they have the cafe, restaurant, whatever it's called, that usually has like pizza at night, and it has sandwiches in the afternoon, but in the morning it has all their yummy pastries. It has some fruit. They have like yogurt parfaits, but the pastries are so good. They had different kinds of like turnovers, or I don't know, all danishes, all sorts of things, and they even had cute little donuts. So mornings were definitely the time to explore the promenade. It was so quiet because everyone stays up late the night before, but when you have kids, you can just hang out and explore in the morning. On top of having the kid area that's like the daycare, they did have this just like open play available room for you to supervise your own kids, but they could just play. And I think that they have more toys than this, but this is when they're like technically closed. So we would hang out in here a couple different mornings, and it worked out really well. I wanted to just share a more in-depth view of the buffet. Like I said, the main dining is really nice. It's a 3-course meal, and we loved it. But especially with traveling with kids, if you just want something a little bit more laid back and easygoing and lots of different options for everyone in the family, you could just hit the buffet. Every meal, breakfast, lunch, dinner, they are open multiple hours for each meal, and the food was pretty good. I'd say, like especially for breakfast, it was pretty comparable to the main dining. We never went to the main dining for lunch on this trip, but the main dining for dinner, I would definitely say is like higher quality, but you know, that's just my opinion. And again, we just loved the shows on the trip. This is gonna be the end of my video, my vlog. I wish that I had been able to vlog a little bit more, but actually Asher was stung by a jellyfish when we were in Galveston, Texas. So we started off the trip a little bit in a chaotic way. He's totally fine. But yeah, here we are flying back home, and that's going to be the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.